Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Denise, this is Desgins, and this is podcast number 2 of 2023. Hello if you are a new viewer, and welcome back if you are a returning viewer. I know I've had a few new subscribers over the last couple of weeks, so thank you for coming and joining me. Today's going to be quite a short one, I think. If you have been watching my vlogs, then you would know that my dad came over for a couple of days and I really didn't get much crafting done this week. Well, this last week. The week before, I have a finished object, so I will show you that. I haven't got any notes today. Yeah, I just haven't got any notes. I'm trying to do this a bit early. I was thinking to myself, oh, I'll podcast in the afternoon and then I can get it edited and so on and so forth. But the sun comes round and I'm by the window today. And I'm thinking by the window is probably the best place to be when the sun isn't round properly, because obviously colours and stuff and the light is good. And sorry if there's a bit of reflection in my glasses, but I need my glasses to see. Majority of the time, and when I'm looking at small stuff. So it is currently 20 past 11, so it's not early, but I just wanted to get this done before the light come round. So I haven't got no notes, I haven't organised anything, so we're just gonna have like a little friendly chat, I think. I hope that's okay with you guys. So I have got one finished object, so let me show you that. If you are on my Instagram, you would have probably seen it. If you are part of the Zoom group, you would have probably seen it. And I can't remember what else, but here it is. It's my Whitmore. Oh my goodness, I absolutely love it. So last week I was working on the sleeves, or was I working on the body? I think I was still working on the body. I can't remember. Anyway, so I did do the sleeves. I did tapered sleeves, but they were still quite big at the end. So I did do a rapid decrease. So you can see they're quite balloony at the end. I did do a rapid decrease and then the cuff. And then I found out that I had lots more yarn left over. So I then decided to take the rib out of the bottom and extend the body, because I just felt like I wouldn't wear it the length that it was as much as I would the length that it is now, if that makes sense. I think the window cleaner's here. But anyway, so I'm really pleased with it. I absolutely love it. Everyone loves the colour and I love the colour. I am so happy. Yeah, I have also put a little tag on the bottom because then I can wear it the same way round all the time. And I do normally, when I make garments, I normally do try and find the cast on, or the join basically, and always have that at the back. But I love it. I absolutely love it. I will probably be making a Whitmore cardigan, and I do probably want that, or I am thinking doing that in grey. But I absolutely love it. So this is my finished object, my Whitmore, and I will try it on and I will take a picture so I can insert it, but I love it so much. I have got dungarees on today, so it might go quite well with my dungarees. Yeah, they're like little tie-up ones. Really pleased with them. They're from Shein, if you didn't know, or you wanted to know even. Anyway. So that was entered into 2 make-alongs. That's Crack the Whip, that Amanda from Little Lycac, and Whip Be Gone. The B has got no E, so just Whip, the letter B, Gone 2023, and that is Karen from Recreational Knitting Podcast. So I've entered that into 2 make-alongs, which I'm really pleased about. Now, because that is off the needles, my plan is to get my whips down. So what I want to do is, I have a whip box. I haven't got much in there, but it's stuff that's been in there for quite a while. So the next thing that I pulled out was my quiet time shawl. I don't think I have a front page of this, I'm not sure. It's by Penny Baker. Oh, I do. I'm dropping the pages. The Quiet Time Shawl by Penny Baker. Bear with me 1 second. And I'm using a hand-dyed yarn of my own and a Drops Fable for this. And it's quite a shallow shawl. This is it so far. And I am knitting on the border, so I haven't got that much left to do really. And this is going to be a gift for someone. So I need to get it finished quite quickly. But I really like it. I probably wouldn't knit it again. Now the garter stitch was really lovely. It's the border. I was getting a bit bored, and then I was putting stitch markers in. I think I've taken them out. So when I start, I will put a stitch marker here, and then when I finished for the day, I'll put a stitch marker in so I can see my progress, because at one stage I couldn't see any progress. Oh look, there's a pumpkin stitch marker there. So what I might do is move that up, and then you can see it'll probably be finished by the next time that I podcast, to be perfectly honest, because I'm going to be working on this and one other thing mostly. So I've got this much of the border done, and still quite a lot. It's quite wide, this shawl. So yeah, the Drops Fable, I had 2 balls, and it is just this one. It's print in colour 330. It's a lovely purple colour. And oh, I was been looking for that. Now I know where it is. In my whip basket. I think that happens a lot, doesn't it? You put whips away and you forget what's in the bag. Well, I do anyway. Right, so I'm not going to put that back in the bag just yet. Just put it over there for now. And then, so that is my Quiet Time shawl. Then, yeah, it's Quiet Time. And then I started a pair of socks, and I don't, I haven't knit on these at all. So this is Head Over Heels sock yarn in this lovely purple and green colourway with blues, and it's just, I can't wait to knit more on this actually. So yeah, I'm not going to really talk much about this. So I do my socks 64 stitches on a 2.5mm circular needle. I think this is an 80 centimetre. I have tried 9-inch circulars before. They don't really agree with me, and I don't agree with them. So I just like to do magic loop. I've still got to decide what yarn I'm using for my February socks. I did pull a few out, and I showed on my live. So if you want to see what colours that I was holding up, go check out my live. It is available on my channel, and just skip through if you don't want to watch the live bit to the colours that I was holding up, A, B and C, because I'm still unsure. So yeah, I just don't know. So the next thing that I cast on, I think this is a new whip. Yes, it is a new whip, I think. I've decided to cast on another hexagon, which is a hexagon. Sorry if you can hear the washing machine. I should have shut the door, never mind. Which is a, oh, if I can get there, a hexagon cardigan. So this is going to be a gift again, and I'm going to try my best to not have this as my thumbnail. But this is what it's looking like so far. Now this is going to be for my mum. My mum don't watch my podcasts, so I'm all safe with that. And she really liked the one that I took with me to Spain when I visited in October. And she's coming over in February, and she's here for her birthday. I have got both sides to exactly the same stage, because I'm using yarn. So this is an Aldi yarn. The white is a pound stretch yarn. The grey, don't think I've got a ball band for, but I think it may have been New Fashion, something like that, but it's this grey. And then I've got Aldi, no, Home Bargains in Dusky Pink, and then this here, which is, I think, is a Stylecraft Special DK. I don't know what colourway that is, I'm afraid. Oh, it was Signet. The grey was Signet because it was the same yarn that I used for my flamingo jumper. And I know that because it's the only grey that I've got. So these are the colours that I've decided to use, plus a white, obviously, because I knew that I wouldn't have enough just of the grey. And I knew I would have enough of the white because I had quite a few balls and I've still got quite a few left to make it big enough. So hopefully by next podcast, I might even have to podcast a little bit early just to get these things shown before they're gifted. But I'm just happily crocheting away. It's so easy. It's just a 6-sided granny square, basically. Well, it's not square, it's a hexagon, but yeah. And they are both at the same stage. Now what I need to do now is add to the fronts and add to the back, so then I can then join that without the arms getting any deeper. I have kept the rest of the balls, so this whole 50-gram ball was just used on this last bit here. So you do need quite a bit of yarn to make these, but obviously if you're going to use acrylic, you can do it quite cheaply. I think I used about 500 and something grams for my one. I'm knitting, no, not knitting, Denise, you're crocheting. I'm crocheting the smaller size for my mum, so one size down. So I'm hoping it'll be okay, but I might make it the same length as mine, just so it like covers your bum and it like sort of comes to just under or above your knees type thing. I don't know, we'll see. I'm using a 5.5mm hook, that's what the pattern asked for. So this is the hexagon. I didn't explain this, did I? This is the hexagon. I do not have a picture of the pattern. I could probably get it on my phone because I've got it on Knit Companion. I'll show you the front cover. It's by Knitting Tipsy. Let's get rid of that. Would that make it any better? No. So this is the pattern, hexagon cardi, and it's either a beach cover up or you can make it all in one colour, so you can actually wear it as a cardigan. And the good thing with this pattern is that I test knitted this pattern. The good thing is you can use any weight yarn and any hook because you follow the pattern to a size, so you follow it to an inch, or a measurement, sorry. So you could be using 4-ply and like a 4mm hook, or even a 3.5mm hook or whatever, but you just work to that measurement, and then you, whether you're doing a modified version or you're not, you then just work to certain measurements that she gives you and it should fit no matter what size hook, what weight of yarn. I've only done double knit. I might possibly do a 4-ply at one stage or some stage, to have as like a summer cardigan. I think that would be really nice, and maybe with some tassels around the bottom. Yeah, that might be in my future at some point. I'm not 100% sure, but I think that would look really, really nice. So yeah, that's my hexagon. The next thing I want to show, and very quickly, is my C2C join as you go. I have put a few squares on, so these 4 squares at the top, it's very crinkly. These 4 squares at the top are now a new addition since you last saw it. So I've done 10 squares or 10 colours wide. I don't know how many I want to go high. I might decide that I want it that way instead of that way, if that makes sense, because it really don't matter. But I'm going to carry on. I've got this basket still, and I'm still adding to my granny square. And I probably will add to this until all this yarn is used up, and see how big it is, and maybe make a cushion cover I'm not 100% sure yet. Or I could knit it to a certain size and think, yeah, that's quite big, but I've still got quite a bit of yarn left, and then just make another one and then make the cushion cover that way. Yeah, I don't know yet. I haven't decided. I'm very indecisive. I've been told that a lot through my life. I'm a Libra, so we are very indecisive. But it doesn't help Ian's a Libra too. So, yeah, we can never decide on things. Yeah. So, I'm really pleased with this. I will carry on working on it. I did a little bit of this while my dad was here because it was just easy and I didn't have to think. Yeah, just... I can't wait to get it finished because I see Alex's podcast the other day and she's got further than me. She's got a lot more squares on hers and I'm like, oh, it looks so nice. And I was quite wary about where I wanted my colours. So I didn't want 2 pinks together or 2 greens together. But now I'm thinking I'm just going to go in, dive round, pick a ball out and use it because it doesn't really matter. It's a blanket. And if 2 pinks are together, hey ho, so be it. I think that's pretty much it. My cross stitch I haven't done any on. That's the only whip in my bag at the moment. So yeah, my cross stitch I haven't touched it. I did put a little tracker in my diary that I wanted to do an hour a week, but that just didn't go to plan, and this week has been a little bit, or last week has been a little bit hectic. This weekend I've got the boys on Saturday night. Casey's doing a convention, so I've got the boys overnight. Hopefully that goes well because obviously Casey won't be here and they've never stayed on their own before when they can remember. Obviously as babies they've stayed and that's been fine, but I'm hoping that... And to be honest, once the boys are asleep, they're normally asleep, it's fine, and I will sleep in here with them. So fingers crossed that goes to plan. That's Saturday. And then next week, my mum is coming over. Is it next week? Week after? Yes, it is next week. My mum is coming over. And then it's her birthday. We've got Mikey's birthday. Then before my mum comes over, that's on the Monday. Then on the Wednesday, my mum is coming over. And then her birthday is on Friday. And then... yeah, there's just going to be so much going on again, and I'm hoping that everything just runs smoothly because I've just been, where I've been so out of routine and everything, I've just felt so drained. But I'm hoping that everything will run smoothly and everything will be okay like it has been. So yeah, I'm really sorry it's a short one, but while I haven't got that many whips on the go, I don't know how long that will last because I keep saying to myself, oh, I only want like a couple of whips on the go and I want to work monogamously on one thing and stuff. It is sort of working, but I know that come probably the spring when it's nice weather outside, it's beautiful today actually, it looks like a lovely spring day, but it's probably cold. It is 6 degrees, so it is a bit chilly. I will probably want to cast on all the things and sit out in the garden just with some knitting and a coffee. I don't know. I just know that I get the itch, and when the weather is nice, it puts me in such a good mood, and especially spring. I find I am a summer person. I love the warmer weather, but I think for me, my favourite season has got to be spring. Just when it starts getting warm and you can go out and you don't need a big thick coat and you can just enjoy the weather getting warmer and the sun shining. I don't know, that's just me. I don't think I forgot anything else. Yes, my make-along. How can I forget my own make-along? So it's Year of the Sock 2023. February's prompt is violet. I haven't started socks yet, like I said, but I will be drawing winners on the 1st of February for January. If you have, and also there's a few things that I need to say, and I'm getting myself muddled up. Yeah, so violets is February. Don't forget to use the hashtag when you enter your socks. I'm not doing it on Ravelry this year, just a little bit easier. Also, don't forget, or if you haven't seen, I have opened a Discord group. So if you are familiar to Discord, it is a little bit like a WhatsApp type app, so chatty backwards and forwards. I have opened one. There's a thread in there for You of the Sock, there's Show Us Your Whips, there's General, and there's another one that I can't remember. I'm very new to Discord, so I'm getting to grips with it as I go along. Yeah, so if you want to come and chat with us, and there is a few people in the group now, and it's lovely, and we're all chatting along and sharing ideas and our whips and stuff. It's really, really lovely. So thank you for coming along to that. Is there anything else? I'm not sure. Oh, every Wednesday I have decided to do a live. Now, I have decided to do a live at 12 PM on my YouTube channel, obviously. And that will be every Wednesday, unless, obviously, I'm unable to make that commitment. Like when my mum is over, I may not be able to make that commitment and stuff like that, or if I'm on holiday, but I will put a post up on my Instagram. I don't know how to do a community post on YouTube. I'll have a look. I don't think I've ever done one, but I'll have a look. But I know you can't see community posts on your telly, and I know a lot of people do watch on the telly, so it'll probably be on Instagram that I put a message if I can't make it or whatever. So that will be on Wednesdays at 12 PM GMT. Yes, GMT at the moment. And then British summertime, when obviously the clocks change. And I know that's quite an awkward time for some of my overseas viewers, but I will be trialling and dipping in and out when I feel like it, doing lives and stuff throughout the week. But at the moment it is Wednesday, it is at 12 o'clock, and I just think that keeping it at the same time and the same day for now would be better. So yeah, that is everything, I think. If you've got any questions, then please leave them down below, and I hope you've enjoyed, and hopefully I will have some more finished objects next week. I don't know, we'll just have to wait and see. There may even be finished February socks, because if I'm out and about a lot, then I can just take socks with me. I don't know. Anyway, I shall see you all very soon. Thank you for watching, and it's a bye from me. Bye.